party people? What's going on in the place? So tonight we're going to do things a little different. No, well, same, but a little different. Tonight, not only are we going to do the usual talking about whatever we got going on, but we're going to build full throttle today. Oh, here's the camera. We're going to build full throttle. We'll see how hard it is to build. You guys can laugh at me as I prick myself and yell and scream and swear at it because I got pricked. And, but if I can find it, okay. You need this. We'll do this a little later. We'll get through all the news and all that, but you definitely need this thing. And then I'll show you why. Then you need your box of fun stuff to build that. So we're going to build that later. I figure we'll try something different, instead of just being the same old, I'm going to kind of throw you guys a bone, throw you guys a loop, and see what happens. I don't know. It may pay off and be funny to get pricked and bleed, and then you guys can laugh at me. I mean, everybody else is always laughing at me. There is no significance to wearing my little Christmas hat. I just saw it. I didn't really get to wear it. I bought it at Vamp Fangs in Salem right before Christmas. And then even for Christmas, I don't think I wore it. So it was sitting in my bedroom when I went upstairs before. And I just said, hey, I'm going to use this. So I don't know. I just figured I'd wear it being goofy. I guess the update on my grandfather is he is resting, sleeping, I guess. I guess they're moving him to hospice any second now, day, I don't know. So I told Jeremy that he should go tomorrow to go see him. And I gotta tell my other one that he should go see him before the inevitable. Now, if I get a phone call and something happens, I'll abruptly leave. I'll just say, hey, if I say gotta go, that means, it happened. So please don't hate me, So just saying. So I got the goodies on the news, and we'll talk about some weird things, of course, stuff and things. And then we'll get to building this puppy. And I will yell and scream and get pricked, and you can laugh at me. It's all for your enjoyment. All for your enjoyment. Hey, you know what, Charles? It is what it is, man. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do. So, the way, when I talk to those that are familiar with Ellie Mae, we were talking today about it. And when we talked, you have to find laughter and everything. I know it sounds morbid and weird, but if you can't laugh at it during a time like that, then is life really worth living? You gotta have fun. So anyway, so let's kick off the news. Let's kick it off. And then whatever you find people bring to the table and we talk about, because I'm sure I missed something. I'm sure I have. It's been crazy busy the last couple weeks. And I mean, I know we do this every week, but like grabbing news and stuff, and we're training a new employee, so it's been like crazy. I haven't had time to really research, for some stuff. So, we'll kick off with, I know you boys down in Texas know about this already. February 29th, Texas Stingray opens. I also saw something about Orion. Let me pull it up. For those that belong to Ace, not that I really want to promote it, but I may take them up on the offer on this. I just got this is the Toy Story 4 is now streaming on Disney Plus, in case you want to know that, as I'm looking through my email. But, so anybody down in the Texas area, the 29th, you can ride Stingray. All right, so anybody that's a member of Ace can go to the Media Day on April 9th. You have to be an active member as of December 31st, 2019. Registration will officially open to eligible Ace members on Friday. So if you want to go at 10 a.m., instructions on how to register will be provided at the time. Please do not attempt to register early or contact the park directly. Members can also participate in the Orion First Riders charity auction event. Click here for details. So, yeah. So if you want to do that, you can do that. And the last tidbit that I'm probably going to go to, because it's in the New England area, that the Great Nor'easter is February 29th, right? Where is it? Where's the email? And it's at Canopy Lake. But regardless, I'm opening the flyer for it. I know it's a $5 cover charge. There will be food. It's Saturday, February 29th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Check-in begins at 10 a.m. Canopy Lake will be providing lunch. Please advise of any food allergies when you RSVP. Park reps, door prizes, food, other surprises. So you just got to email Russ, and a suggested donation of $5 per person will be taken at the door. Sorry, no guests, because there's not a lot of room. I've been in it. It's a little tight. It's okay. And if you want to do the photo contest, you can. Use employee entrance. I don't know what the employee entrance is. Oh, park in the area over by, what do you call it? Yankee Cannonball. If you can see, if you got the email and you look at the aerial view, you can see Yankee Cannonball there. It says park over in that area. Not by the front gate, just keep driving down. You can go over. Oh, yeah, I know what the meeting room is. I've been there. I've done that. Where the hell's the chat? It's hiding. There we go. Oh, no. The voting is it's not AIDS Awards, it's the elections are coming up. So president and all that stuff. So if you want to run for president, somewhere in the what do you call it? Anybody in the executive committee, stuff like that. Vice president, treasurer, secretary, something like that. Those, and president that's what's up for grabs. I did that in 2018. You can bet your ass I ain't ever doing that again. That was the worst experience of my life. I mean, it was fun for a little bit, but it was still bad. It's the Enthusiasts. They're fighting over who's running, and all they do, I mean, it's like a test to see how you react. What I did was I just stayed off the internet. I was like, I ain't dealing with this crap. I was just like, never again. Trust me. Right now, if any of you out there that's watching this, if you're thinking about it, I'm telling you, don't do it. Run. Not run run away. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the aggravation. It's not worth the anxiety. It's not worth anything you could possibly think of. There are no perks. I should find that thing and read off. Like, if you want to run for president. I mean, I did it. I did it because I was tired of the same old, nothing. I mean, some things have changed, some things haven't. But let me tell you, at the end of the day, just run away. Run away. There is nothing. Trust me, there's nothing on this planet worth the aggravation, because it's basically a full-time job that you do not get paid for. You don't get free admission. You get free. There's like a couple little expense things they pay for, not much. Like when it comes to like IAPA business meetings and stuff, they pay a little smidgy, not a whole. There's nothing. Trust me when I tell you, it ain't worth it. I was looking for. I wonder if it's. I think I know where I put it. I think I put it. Did I put it over here? It's funny, the first thing that pops up is the videos that I made for it. If you look on the channel, you can see I was making videos, for that. And yeah. And regardless, it doesn't matter. I was gonna find the information that would tell you like what the amount of work that you have to put in for ungrateful enthusiasts. It's just not. Trust me, it's not worth it. Don't even think about it. I did it. See, I tried it so that way I could tell you if it's worth it. It's not. It's a thankless job. It's stupid. And the enthusiasts are just eating, infesting. It's kind of like cannibalism on themselves. Most of them are rude. And, it's the way it is. None of you would have any better experience than I did. So it's really not worth it. Let the old people have their day. Let them run the way they want to. I'll just enjoy events and whatever else there is. And I'll enjoy what I got to do. And that's it. My time with that will end at some point, and then I'll move on and go do other things from that. Not worried at all. Yeah, as you can tell, I left a bad taste in my mouth. All right, so I talked about Great Nor'easter. I mean, I like Great Nor'easter just because it's local. For me, for local, it's gonna be. They'll have reps from Six Flags, Lake Compounds, Canopy Lake, and whoever else around there. Probably Quasi and whoever else that they have come in there. Could be Edaville, could be anything. And then it seems like not very many people post the videos and stuff, so I make sure that I take video of the presentations. And then that way we give an update, so that way you know what's going on in the region. So you'll find out what's going on at all the parks, and so on and so forth. And we'll see what's going on. It's a short day, so it's only from 11 to 4. So. All right, so let me tell you that it depends. Now, I know like Jay Kite, when he comes, he's asked me, he's toyed back and forth with it. A lot of people have asked me about joining Ace. It's a personal preference. See, I have other underlying things that have. My beef with Ace has nothing to do with the election. I was cool with it. I was fine. I was like, you know what? I lost. Thank God. It was a pain in the ass. I mean, I had the time to be able to be president and do all the things that were to do it. The political thing didn't give a total bad taste. It was the other stuff with you-know-who that, with everything that I got brought into that I didn't even ask to bring into, that really left a bad taste in my mouth to see how they really feel and how they really act and how they really care about certain things. So I was like, you know what? I'm all set. Six Flags, New England, Marcus, you know what I'm talking about. The other thing I just don't talk about because that person's a crybaby bitch and then runs to Ace, and then I get an email or a phone call. You said something about you-know-who, and he doesn't like it, and he's a crybaby, and so yeah, I just don't, But you know the one thing that had you guys know. It's just we haven't talked about it. I just left it to the side, but it just all this came up, so I just whatever. So let me ask you. See, you live in Florida. It's not worth joining Ace, and I'm going to tell you why. The parks don't really play ball with Ace down there, like Fun Spot does. But like Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, Universal, Disney, they don't need coaster groups. If they're going to do anything, they're not really getting much of a deal. I don't know how much. I know they had CoasterCon down at Walt Disney World, I think like 2005. And I think to this day, it's been the most expensive CoasterCon that they've ever had. So let me see. Ace, CoasterCon, Walt. And I know that there's some people that have been. I don't know. I don't know what year that was. Let me see. Ace Coaster Con. Let me just see. I don't even know what number that would be. All right, passed. Let's see. 1978. I think it was 2005. I could be wrong. No. So it's got to be after that. It's got to be 2006 or 7 or something like that. Let me go all the way down to the bottom here. I'm getting to the bottom of this. 2006. Okay, so 2006 was Walt Disney World Old Town, Cypress Gardens Adventure Park, and Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. They had 364 attendees. It says weather was hot and sunny. They said they had Space Mountain with ERT with lights on. ERT, America's first diving coaster at Busch Gardens, and some of the prettiest parks Ace has ever been to for a convention. Tells you who won the Spirit of Ace Award. Photo contest winners, video contest winners, regional newsletter contest, members' choice, judges' choice, group photos. So that I heard it was very expensive. Somebody told me that went, and it was a lot of money. I know that. Oh, wait. How many people attended? Oh, they didn't put the attendance? Oh, that's weird. Okay, well, they didn't put... They stopped putting the attendance numbers. I thought they would have had those. But regardless, so you gotta... Yeah, hey, what's up, Jay? Yeah, so like I said, no, they've done ERT at Walt Disney World for it. It just was an expensive Coaster Con because, yeah, for that Coaster Con, but I was looking at like what 2013, and you know when I went up higher up the list, they didn't have any attendance numbers because like I know there was like I want to say there was over 700 for the Dollywood one in 2012, and I think there was what do you call it? I don't know, around 300 or so for New England's one. I don't know, but the thing is, Orlando parks do not. I mean, they've had SpringCon at Universal Studios. I did that. They don't really need to do nothing because, see, a lot of the parks that are doing it, they want it to come because they want the attendance. They want us to speak about the parks. They roll out supposedly they roll out the red carpet, right? So they roll out the red carpet for you, and then I heard there's a possibility. The flyer for CoasterCon hasn't come out yet, so I don't know when it's coming out. It should be coming out anytime now. But the flyer, I do not believe is out yet. Yeah, no. It's not out yet. So, you'll eventually find out, you know, the cost. There's a rumor going around about the cost being over $300 for CoasterCon. Now, yes, I can afford that, but I want to take my kids. So if it is... That's $900 to take me and the two kids. Right? No, I don't really care about that, but if the money is worth it, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're getting, you know, your bang for your buck, then yes, it's worth it. Now, I get it. Prices, costs have to go up. People want XYZ. They're going to tell you what the cost is. Either you go or you don't go. Simple as that. There's no other way around it. You know, so it all depends. If you, like when I went yeah, they're probably getting tired of all that other stuff And plus, when you're a park and you can do the same exact events, why let the coaster groups do it? There's no reason to let the coaster groups do it. I mean, yes, you're making money, but you can make more money by cutting out all the other groups. You cut out the groups and you let the groups come, but they got to do it by the way you want to do it. They don't have to answer to anybody. Because I'll give you an example, and I'll use New England because of what I'm used to with the people. So Russ, he's the regional rep director. He goes to Six Flags New England. He goes, hey, we want to set up an event. And he goes, what is it going to cost us? What can we have? This is what we like to do, blah, 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 however it goes. And then they go, okay, we're going to give you ERT, and you're going to get Q&A, food, whatever, for X amount of dollars, if that's what they were going to do. Now, either you do it or you don't do it. But I know in the New England side of it, instead of giving us a full-on event, what they're doing is they're either merging us with another company outing, or they have an event for us like they did 2 years ago for Fright Fest. They had where you're going to behind-the-scenes tours of the haunts. They gave you some snack stuff, some food. They gave you your badge was a skip the line for like 2 hours kind of thing, and it was free. You didn't have to pay for it. It was nice. They did a Q&A, and you had special reserve seating for the Graveyard Groove, and you talked to the cast and all that other stuff. So it was good, right? So you had that. It was great, and it to me it feels that's the way that Six Flags New England is doing the events. It's just the way I feel like. Because of attendance, they're like, we'll just give you guys some snacks. We'll give you a tour, and you can have a little bit of skip the line for a couple hours or whatever, and then you just go. Yeah, I mean, you got events like Costa Mania if you want to go. What's the one at Kings Island? Again, eventually the coaster groups are going to be a thing of the past. Look, they're dead men walking right now. Like if 10 years ago when I was in it, it was like its heyday. The parks weren't into really doing their own events. I mean, you had Costa Mania and some other stuff, but it wasn't like, the parks is jumping on it and doing their own events. When you can do them and probably do it more efficient and better, you don't have to deal with a group, deal with all these other people. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'm setting it up. People sign up and go do it. And that's it. But for Costa Mania and Coaster Stock, that's what it is. You still need to belong to a recognized coaster club to them. You have to be, hey, what's up, J Kite? You have to be a recognized member of a coaster club to be able to get into them. It's not just open. But I mean, look at Six Flags, the member events. Cedar Point does early ERT, for their parks. There's not real, and then if you live in Florida like Jason in Paradise does, Disney and Universal, they have their own events. If you want to go, you go. You don't need it. Yeah, Coaster Stock, that's the one at Kings Island. They just had the sale. The tickets were sold out. They're limited. Again, Universal, Disney, they do their own events. They have their own thing. So why they don't need a coaster club? And a lot of parks are catching on to that. Well, I built 3 of them. You can kind of see them in the back, but tonight we're building this one. Tonight we're building Full Throttle. In a little bit, we're gonna build it. But we're gonna build it live. You're gonna watch me bleed, probably. Get pricked, swear, and yell at it. That kind of thing. I'm sure it will happen, and it will go down, and you guys will probably laugh every time. Like, oh shit, ow, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. It'll be funny, but at least you guys can see it live in action without me, cutting the camera or whatever. I mean, not that I'm doing anything different, but you'll see me build it live and in person. Yeah, I mean, with Jeffrey Siebert down there, he's a huge... I mean, I remember the times of him working for Schlitterbahn, and just his marketing skills are great. He was always giving out free tickets to the Schlitterbahns, getting people excited about it. He was going to the Hershey East Coaster event all the time when he was at Schlitterbahn down in Texas. and now he's with what do you call it? He's working for Six Flags, and he's still got that mentality. There's not a lot of park presidents that do that kind of thing. And then you also got the PR guy from Kennywood, whatever the hell his name is there, down at, I think he's in Fiesta with the other guy there, and so yeah. I mean, it's nice to have a coaster group and go do things. But for you, Jason, unless you plan on traveling outside of Florida, no point. No point. Everybody I know, he's actually, what's his name? Jeff Flicko, whatever his name is. He signed my, if you look at my Kennywood sign, you can't see it. Let me see if I can, let me just do this. Oh yeah, now it doesn't want to fall. You can't, I'm trying to turn it so you can, see that writing right there? It's Jeff Flacco, whatever his name is. That's down there. Yeah, Jeff Flicko. He's autographed. He wrote, "Use this next time you need to find the park. Thanks for visiting." When he was working at Kennywood, I bought the sign for $50. They were selling them in a gift shop. And I brought it home. And I hang it on the wall. But it's signed by Jeff Flicko. Flicko. Yeah, Jason, for you, it's, and like I said, unless you plan on traveling around the country, it's not worth it for you. Me, because I don't live near Florida, the biggest parks that I have within the reasonable distance, Canopy Lake, Lake Compounds, Six Flags New England, the parks up in Maine, some in New Hampshire. I want to go to other stuff. So, for me, it's worth it. For you, no. For like Marcus and Jay, Kite, you guys get some awesome events down in Texas. So why not? You know what I mean? If it's only for Ace, why not for you? Why not do it? You know what I'm saying? So, well, see what happens when I play with things? So, okay. No good news, no bad news, no news is good news. Oh, somebody asked me about Fright Kingdom. And that's on the news thing too. So again, you have to look at it from where you live. Are you willing to travel? Are you not willing to travel? Do you notice events in your area? And if that's something for you, it's really on a case-by-case basis. And I've learned that, you guys know me. I will trash talk certain things, right? When I feel it's, like Enthusiast as a whole, a douchebags. And I had this conversation with my friend Ellie Mae, the guy from the Christmas party. We were talking. When I talk to people in the haunt industry, now there's always rude, stupid people no matter what hobby you're in. We all know that. We can all agree on that. Doesn't matter what you're into. You could be into growing plants and there's probably some guy that's going to yell at you for using the wrong fertilizer or something. So far, every person in the haunt industry that I've dealt with, talked to, nice. I've never seen more welcoming people. You know, there's no politics of, you know, that industry. Everybody helps each other. Everybody's nice. You go on the Coaster Enthusiast thing. If you're not part of a crew, see you later. Same thing in pinball. If you're not a top-tiered pinball player, nobody wants to deal with you. I'm not a top-tier pinball player. I just like to hit the ball. You know, when I go to the Haunted, we talk about anything. It's like an awesome support group, like you guys. You know, it's like no matter what it's going down, we talk about things. And matter of fact, I got to sit down and talk with Ellie Mae. I'm going to help him. He's working on a web series, and I have all the gear for him to film, and he doesn't. So I'm like, dude, I'll help you out. You know, because he needed to raise like $13,000. Probably some of it's props, some of it's equipment. And I'm like, dude, I got you. I got nice cameras. I got video cameras. I got GoPros. I got drones, whatever you need. So we're going to sit down and talk and plan out everything. And then I watched Cannibal Holocaust today at work, you know, while I was working. And I was like, I want to make a cannibal movie. And I was talking to him. He's like, let's do it. I'm like, we could use my parents' backyard. They got 10 acres of woods. I'm like, we could do it. So we might make a really crappy cannibal movie. I don't know. Just started coming out like that. But anyway, so speaking of the haunted house thing, there's two that are open for Valentine's Day in New England. If you're looking for something to do and you don't want to, you may or may not have a significant other. But Fright Haven, that's located in Connecticut, they're going to be open on Valentine's Day and the 16th and 17th. They also have a deal. If you buy a ticket to their, what do they call it? They call it Valentine's Massacre. You're going to laugh, Jason of Paradise. Because they still keep going all year long with haunts, this place. If you buy a ticket to Valentine's Massacre, you get a free ticket for St. Patrick's Day Slay, or whatever the hell it's called. If you go to frighthaven.com, you can buy tickets, and that's the deal they got going on. You buy a ticket for Fright Haven's Valentine's Day Massacre, you get one for St. Patrick's Day Slay. Or St. Patrick's Slay, whatever it is. So you can get that. That's deal number one. Deal number two, it's not really much of a deal. The tickets cost $60. And if you go to Fright Kingdom, which those that know, that's the place I went to for Christmas this year, with Krampus and all that. So what they do is they have two seatings. One's at like 6 or 6:30. One's at 8:30. The other one. And they do it on Friday and Saturday. I bought the 8:30 tickets just trying to get everybody to go that's going. We wouldn't get there till 8:30. So, and it's like an hour and a half away. Now, we did this last year. So what happens is you go in, you get seated. This is in their midway. So what happens is they sit down and they call up, you know, a table or two, and then you get food. And they got like chicken parm, pasta, salad, bread, you know, bread and butter, salad, cookies, cake. I say salad, I think I said salad. You get drinks, water, soda. They got a midway. You know, you can see like movie props, you know, or TV shows from horror movies, horror props. And then they start calling up people, and then you can go through the haunt. But the haunt is decorated as, what do you call it? Halloween. It's not decorated for Valentine's Day, but they have characters walking the midway while you're eating that are dressed and acting towards Valentine's Day. They have some games and stuff that they play on the stage and things they do with couples, and it's funny and it's fun. So I was like, I don't want to. I don't want to. What do you call it? I didn't want to do the normal Valentine's thing with Jessica. I'm like, let's go crazy. Let's do the haunt. I mean, we did it last year. We had fun, and now Danielle and Jimmy are gonna come because they didn't go last time. So it'll be a fun little experience. It'll be fun. It'll be good. You know, there's more than 1/13 floors. I heard that they buy up a lot of haunted houses around the country. There's a bunch of them, I heard. I didn't know that. Ripley's Haunted House. I know the Ripley's Haunted Adventure in like Pigeon Forge, I think is open all year long. I think. What do I like more, arrow loopers or Vekoma boomerangs? It really depends, because there are some arrow loopers that are painful. There's not really... Oh, actually, I think my favorite arrow looper, so to speak, would be Tennessee Tornado at Dollywood. That's a really good one. But then you got Vekoma boomerangs that have the vests, and they're good. Like at Hershey Park's got it. I know Maurice Pear's getting it this year. Carowinds has it. I think it's like the Carolina Cobra or something down at Carowinds that they have the Vekoma boomerang with the vest, not the bulky restraints. Well, I'm definitely going to be busy this haunt season that comes up, and we'll definitely be talking about that once we kick off the Hauntapalooza podcast. Once we get through the death of my grandfather, whenever that happens, then we'll move on to getting the podcast. I got to do one more test that I definitely got to do, and do one more test with that, and then we're going to be ready to rock. I think we might... I don't know if I'm going to record it or if I'm just going to go live every week. I don't know. I might just go live every week and then just, every week that we do it, depending upon the day. It might be just record it and call it a day. It might be live. I don't know. We got to talk to everybody about that. We could do live. We could do recorded. Who knows? But I'm already starting to line up guests that, ready to go for when we kick it off. We're just going to decide who we want to kick it off. It's not that they're a lot smoother. You just don't get the head banging on the Vekoma with the vest restraints. But the one at Carowinds has the vest and not the bulk. And I know their arrow loop or whatever the hell it is, that thing hurts like a son of a bitch. Oh, it hurts. I rode that once and I was like, never again. I got such a headache from it. But the whole point of changing it to the vest is a lot better. You don't get that head bang. I'm very happy with it. I mean, you're going to still get jolted around, you know what I'm saying? But it does not... It's nice. So, yeah, Marcus, if you ever get to a park that has the vests for the boomerangs, it'll make the boomerang more enjoyable. Like if they... I know Flashback, and I'm at New England, I'm a very big, rip it out and put another coaster there. And the ride's not that bad. I mean, it's not the best running boomerang there is, but I can ride it without getting a headache and still enjoy it. But if they had the vest restraint, it'd be even better. Yeah, there isn't a totally smooth... I'm talking about the old ones. As they make new Vekomas, they're getting better. Yeah, but usually those rides, I'm just holding on, just chilling. It's the cause, because you know what I mean? You're in the car, and you can't really do more than this. You look like this. You're sitting like this, riding, the boomerangs. Even with the old, the big bulky restraints, you're still like, hey guys, look at me, I'm having fun. So you're very restricted. Very restricted. Oh, who messaged me on Facebook? So, but it did make the ride more comfortable, which is nice. It makes it comfortable, less of getting a headache. That was like the big thing with the Riddler before, Riddler Revenge, before it had the, 2 years before it became Riddler. It hurt. Nobody wanted to ride it. I remember when they put ERT on that thing and everybody was like, yeah, no thanks. We don't want to ride it. All right, so for those that care, don't care, Kansas City Chiefs, they won the Super Bowl, but the QB there, what's his name? I forgot his name already. Patrick Mahomes or whatever. I watched on Monday, he did his parade through Magic Kingdom. You know, when you win, you become the MVP. Where you going? What are you going to do next? I'm going to Disney World. So he went to Disney World. And he was on his float with football Mickey. And they went around Magic Kingdom. And I'm sure he got to skip the line on all the rides he wanted to. Which is cool. I mean, I watched it last year when the Patriots were in it. Well, Marcus, you see, because back in 97, nobody cared about headbanging, plus they were probably smoother back then. Think about this. Now, for those that don't know, you know, what do you call it? Like at Rocky Point, that no longer exists. We had the Corkscrew, which is now at Wild Waves in Seattle, Washington. When I was a kid, I could sit on that thing all day, wouldn't even care. You know what I mean? I would ride that thing all day. Wouldn't bother my head. It wouldn't bother me at all. Now, I bet you if I went and rode it today, it would have banged in my head. I'd be like, oh, God. I mean, if I went out there, I would ride it for nostalgic purposes, of course. You know, it's kind of like I want to go to Prince Edward Island to ride the Cyclone. Because that came from Rocky Point. But before that, it came from Riverside, which is Six Flags New England. In the 70s, Riverside sold it to Rocky Point. What really crazy is the Fiesta Ace event at the end of the month. Ace picked ERT and the Boomerang at Fiesta, Texas. Is that the only thing on ERT, or hopefully there's something else? Because I would be like, yeah, no thanks. I mean, I'd be pissed if the Boomerang was the only thing for ERT. I don't know anything about Blue Hawk. I've never been over Georgia. I could ask Jeremy. Jeremy knows. Jeremy's been there. So hasn't Devin. I need to get there. I do know that once, what do you call it? Once, Iron Gwazi opens, I'm going down to ride that. I'm debating on going to Orion at Kings Island because I want to go to Kings Island. No, it's not a wooden coaster. It's a steel coaster. It was called Cyclone. If I go Rocky Point. Oh wait. Prince Edward Island Amusement Park. I don't know what the hell the name of the park is. Oh, I think this is it. Sandpit Cavendish Beach, I think. Where's the website? Oh, yeah. It says Sandpit on the color. They painted white. They were different colors back in the day. I'm trying to see if they got a picture of the... Oh, yeah, pictures. Let's see if I can save that. I'm just going to put this in my downloads. And then I'm going to put it on here. Just to show you guys kind of what it is. No? Maybe? I don't know what's going on. My thing's been acting slow lately. So I just let it do its thing. It might be skipping slow. I don't know what it's going. It's kind of locking up on me. For whatever reason. Oh, here we go. It's working now again. Where are you? Download? Is there a refresh button? saved it there, right? No. Hang on, I gotta do it again. Oh. Save link. I can't save the photo. Damn it. Alright, let me do it this way. Let's go. Rocky Point Park Cyclone. And then I'll just get an image. There we go. Save image. Alright. I did it. Now you're gonna laugh. We had that, and then let me go like this. You're gonna laugh. Images. Okay. Save image. You're gonna laugh. So, you know how everybody's had, like, different rides they grew up with? So, when I was a kid, these two rides I'm going to pop on the screen were the biggest things that I had as a kid. These were the biggest coasters. So, let me go like this. Change audio. Let me do this. Alright, so this is the Cyclone that's at Prince Edward Island. I mean, this is what it was when it was at Rocky Point, and then, you know, when it was at Riverside. But this is when it was at Rocky Point. Now, if you look at this picture to the back of it, where you see the other station, not where the people are, that's the exit. Near the end of its life, the brakes back there weren't working so good, and they had the two employees in the back, so when it would come around the corner a little fast, you had the two guys just grabbing onto it and stopping it. That's how that used to work back in the day. So we had this. They had one of these called Wildcat at Cedar Point. They had one of these. All right, so we had a looping corkscrew back in the day. So this was the big thing for us back. This is, you know, Arrow looping coaster. This is what we had back in the day. There's a little bit more to it. On the other side of the building here was the corkscrews at the end. You can kind of see them. Next to the building here, you can kind of see the corkscrew, but this is what we got. We had a looping corkscrew. That's what we had. That's what I had as a kid in the 80s and 90s. These were the two biggest rides that we had. I know, sad, right? That's what that's what I grew up with before traveling out, going to Great Adventure and all the other stuff. So, yeah, I mean that's what we had over there in Riverside. So, again, you know, so you're currently. Oh no, I'm playing in South Texas. I need some. What I'm trying to do is have one of them. I'm trying to have one of the stores that we work on in Texas. When there's a problem, I'm going to use that to go down there. So I'll go do work, so it helps pay for my trip to come down. So that way, it's not out of my pocket; it's out of the company pocket. Well, JCPenney pays for it, not me. See, you gotta. Yep. Yeah, that corkscrew is in Wild Wave in Washington State, Seattle. Well, smaller than Steam and Demon, I think. I think Steam and Demon was bigger, like longer. Lindsay Yale Entertainment, currently planning Kings Island, Holiday World, Kentucky Kingdom trip. So, yeah, that's that. So, again, you know, that's what I grew up with. That's like I said before on the show. When I took Devin to, well, they had, I think it was 2012, they had Spring Con at Cedar Point. Okay, that's just, I felt a buzz on my wrist, and it was just my watch telling me it's time to stand up and move a little for 1 minute. Sorry, I'm not moving around for a minute. Remember when I used to stand all the time? The Boomerang Great Escape is better than the one in New England. When it runs better. So there is that. And I think opening weekend of Great Escape, we were talking I think it was last night, when I did Planet Coaster, talking about possibly everybody doing a meetup at the Great Escape for opening weekend there. Hey, if I had a way in to do HEB, see, here's the problem. When their lights go out, they want their stuff to go. They need their lighting to get on right away. Now we have devices that I could sign into stores, and I can fix lighting and see their problems. I don't know what they have for lightings. I could talk to them. Now that you said that, are you kidding? If I had that, we could be down there all the time. I'd hire techs down there to work on their stuff if there was enough work down there. I would. Yeah, Lake Compounds has a really good Zoomerang. I ride their Boomerang. I like it. I mean, Boomerangs are Boomerangs. They're not a top 10 coaster, but they're alright. Sounds like there's a party going on upstairs or something. I wasn't invited. Dude, if I had a boatload of work in your area, of course I would. I know you're a hard worker. I know you're not lazy. I know you would do the work. I'll hit them up. I'll head up to what is it called? HEB grocery store. I'll look them up. I'll call them. Find out what they got. See, I'm writing it on my... See? Grocery stores. I'll call them tomorrow. Dude, I'm always scheming for new work. All the time. Yeah, I can't stand fish. Oh, good thing you said that. Tomorrow I gotta call the place where the wedding is and see when I can do the food tasting. I hate fish. I mean, I like tuna fish. I ate tuna fish earlier. I like tuna fish. I hate when people cook fish. I can't stand the smell of it. Ugh. I can't even eat shellfish. I'm allergic to it. Like, I'll eat shrimp and stuff. Like, I haven't done it in years, but after the time Jessica tried killing me and trying to kill me off in Universal of Volcano Bay, I don't want to deal with it. Jessica already tried killing me. Didn't kill me, but it almost did. I felt like I was dying anyway. You can you believe that? She's trying to kill me off. But the whole point of me talking about the wedding thing, we get to pick two dishes that people can pick. Either you can pick fish, or you can pick whatever they got on the menu. They got all kinds of food. And let me tell you, when she can taste test the fish, I'll take her word for it, because I'm not. I'm going to write that down. I don't think I have anything going on yet, you know. Like, I don't think anything major's coming up on May 9th. Great Escape. I may do that. I think I might just do that. I also got to talk to the park. I've used that as bait. I'm definitely going. We should do what we did last year, man. I'm going to put up a thing like end of March. Maybe I should start doing it earlier. like making an event on SFNEOnline for an opening day meetup and do what we did. That was so cool last year. Like we all met up at the gazebo at XYZ time. We all took a group picture and we went and we rode Wicked Cyclone. Some of us together, some of us not together, but we rode. And it was cool. We all marched forward and it was cool. We should do that again. We should. I think it would be cool. All right, so what else is there? All right, so here's the thing that surprised me. I know we didn't talk about this. I don't know if you guys even heard about this. So Disney's California Adventure, you know how they're opening up Marvel Campus this year? Wow, they're going to have a Spider-Man flying and flipping and stuff over the park. But it's not a human. It's a robot, animatronic, doing it. There's video online. I don't know if it's an animation or if it's actually doing it. But they're going to have a robot flipping and flying around. That's got to be cool. I mean, I want to see that. Yeah, we definitely got to do that. We're going to do the opening day meetup. We're going to do it again. I'm going to make a group thing. You know, I'll work on it tomorrow or Friday. I'll see what's going on. You know. I'm gonna email her after the show. I'm gonna go into my email here. Oh, I don't care about the impeachment. You can eat a bag of Fruit Loops. It was like the second that he was acquitted, my email filled up with it from everybody that was mad about it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Jen Mance. I'm just going to do it now. Okay. Oh. All right. I just typed up a little snippet to her. Helps if I spell my name correctly. Boom, sent. About opening day. Look at that. We'll see what happens. See what they can. Hey, what's up, Cody? Hey, while I wasn't talking, I just emailed Jen Mance at The Great Escape about opening day. So we'll see what she says. And then, oh yeah, Lego Masters is, I thought it was on at 8 o'clock. Or 9 o'clock. I thought Lego Masters was 8 o'clock. I didn't even hit the record on my DVR. I'm a douche. I really wanted to see that, but I'm sure it'll be like on demand for Fox. So I can watch it, which is actually Disney. I think. I don't know how all them channels are working out. Yeah, I'm going to make events for meetups. And I'll just see if anybody wants to, Masked Singer just ended. Oh, that's why it sounded like a party was going on upstairs and I wasn't invited. She was watching Masked Singer. Hey, did anybody get unmasked tonight? Because I want to know if they show who the White Tiger is. I mean, I know who the White Tiger is. I know the voice. It's very distinct. And if you're from New England, you know who it is. And if you think it's anybody else, it's wrong. I know that the White Tiger is Gronkowski. Or without spoiling it, just message me if the White Tiger was unmasked. Don't. Oh, they unmasked the llama? Message. I'll talk to Jessica upstairs. I'm sure that's what she was watching. Because she said she wanted to watch The Masked Singer tonight. Don't do it. He doesn't want to see it. Get rid of it. It's too late. Sorry, Cody. He did it. Really? That was the llama? Zurich. Is that Germany? But I'm telling you guys right now, because what do you call it? The White Tiger. See, if you are a fan of the New England Patriots, spoiler, we're singing in tonight's episode. If you're from New England and you know the Patriots players, you know how Gronkowski presents himself, how he, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll. But if you don't follow New England Patriots, you ain't gonna know. I was like, dude, as soon as he started walking out before he opened his mouth, and then he started rapping Ice Ice Baby, I'm like, Gronk. And I guessed Lil Wayne right away from last week. I knew that. Like I said when we were talking about it, I did a song with Lil Wayne back in the day, and I know his voice, so I'm like, oh, Lil Wayne. The other people I got no shot. I don't know who. Well, the what do you call it? The monster there. I think that could be. I'm kind of leaning towards. Well, it could be the Patti LaBelle, or it could be Dionne Warwick. I think it's gonna be Dionne Warwick. Oh yeah, that Hyundai commercial when they were doing the Boston accents, that was funny. I think my favorite commercial of the Super Bowl was the one with Jason Momoa when he's ripping off his muscles and his hair and all that. That was funny. I was dying when I seen that. I think that was my favorite. I think of the night. I didn't even really watch the halftime show because I can't stand J-Lo and I can't stand Shakira, whatever the hell her name is. Shakira, whatever her name. I mean, I don't care about them watching them shaking their ass and all that. That's fine. They're hot for their age. Watching them, I can't stand their music. If I can't stand the music, I don't care how hot you are. Hey, Joe, what's up, dude? Joe Allo. I love this dude. For those that do not know Joe, for those that don't know this man, that's right there, one of my local homeboys. For those that don't know, I know I'm like hyping this dude up. But I love this guy. Good friend, local, you know. That is Twitch. from the Factory of Terror in Worcester. That is my good friend Twitch. The dude is a phenomenal actor. I told him this all the time. I tell him to his face. I tell him, when I'm talking about online, like, he is so good, like, being an actor, like, he should be in movies. Even if they were, like, low-budget horror movies, like The Killer, he should be. He's that kind of level. He is that level of awesome actor. He's the guy, like, if you watched any of the reviews we did on there, and you see the crazy guy that's got the barbed wire on him, he's a mental patient, bouncing around, eating out of the toilet and going crazy and all that, that's him. That is him. Like, I know, like, people have a love-hate thing with the Factory of Terror. Everybody has a love-hate thing with every haunted house. We all know this. Like, but when you look at a haunted house, and you guys all over the country that are watching this, right? You see that certain, every haunt has a few of, like, what I call standout actors. Like, they're marquee, top-notch he's one of them. He is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you either have the talent or you don't. He's got it. Yeah, Joe's a beast. Like, flip of a switch. The dude's in. Like, if you look on, I should probably do that myself too. Good thinking, Charles. Thinking way ahead. Thinking, well, I don't know if I want to do that because there's a potential I might go to Six Flags St. Louis. I don't think I can fit it in, but I might. When I go out to Transworld. I already bought my plane tickets. I got my hotel room. I got my tickets to Transworld. I just gotta get a rental car. Then I'll be good. For Transworld. That's going to be awesome. But anyway, also, if you look on this channel and you look in the haunted house stuff, you can see behind the scenes, and you can see Joe just putting makeup on and stuff. Dude's a beast. And then you see him later on going crazy. Like, it's just a flip of a switch. There's not a lot of people like that. There's not a lot of, especially in haunted house, that's a passion, that's a love for that. You got to have the passion and the love to be able to do that. You got to be good. That's him. Yeah, I'm going to do that in, like, give me, like, 20 minutes, we'll do it. Also, we still got to talk to Twitch, but he's going to be at the wedding as our, what do you call it? Ring bearer. Dressed in his outfit. We're still hammering out the details on that, but, oh, yeah. I can't wait for Joe to, oh, man, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, so, yeah, maybe I should do April 11th. Well, let's be honest. I'm probably not going to make it to St. Louis because it's not like IAPA where within a few hours you can see everything unless you're hitting all the announcements. And I don't think Transworld does that like, IAPA does. IAPA, I don't stay the full time. I go there for when it opens, and then I leave by 2, 3 o'clock. Then I go back the next day. Opens at 10, leave by 2, 3 o'clock. Like, I'm done, I'm bored. I've covered everything I wanted to cover. I filmed, I've taken photos of everything. Like, what more can I do? I've taste tested food. It'll be awesome. When you go, when you go to IAPA. And then, let me tell you this thing, though, about the Nano Coasters as we build up to this, because there's just a couple tidbits of news, and we'll get into that. But let me tell you about the Nano Coasters. They are easy, but a pain in the ass. And I'm going to show you when we open the box. You're going to see the instructions. I'm going to go over the instructions. I'm going to show you the metal pieces. I'm going to show you step by step what you're supposed to do. You're going to laugh. I'm going to get pricked. I might bleed. I might bleed to death. Maybe Joe can get here quick. He's a surgical assistant. He can patch me up quick if I start bleeding out. So, Transworld it's in March. So that's a start. Hang on. Everybody's been asking me this, and I don't remember. I should probably put it on a calendar in the house because then I'll forget. Trans World is March 19th through the 22nd. So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then Sunday is 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. But there's a lot of cool things to do after. There's like some casino thing. There's Vampire Circus, which for those that don't know about the Vampire Circus, they've been in Woonsocket every year around Halloween. They come in and they do the theater in Woonsocket, and you can watch it. It's a phenomenal, like, cirque, cool haunted house style show. It's awesome. There are, what are they? Oh, yeah, events. The seminar, let's see, daily events. Wednesday, they have networking night out featuring room escape advisory board and established owners. $50 per person pre-show, $60 on site. Buy now. You get a dinner, a check-in, a pre-mingle starts at 7:30. There's BLT's Breakfast, Lunch, and Tacos, located on 6th Street in St. Louis. This is Table Talk Topics. Will include scenic and lighting design, tech talk, marketing, customer service, booking software, day-to-day business, a whole bunch of networking haunted house. There's a casino night. Thursday, they have the 6th annual Don't Be a Monster silent auction. There's makeup demonstrations. The Lock Lounge. There's a Thursday opening night party, which is free to all attendees. It's in the Holiday Inn Hotel across the streets from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Join us in the opening night party. Buyers and exhibitors get an opportunity to relax, kick back, catch up on the Halloween season. There's a behind-the-scenes tour of Darkness, and it says Limp Brewery. It says behind-the-scenes tours include St. Louis 5 escape rooms, The Mummy, The Cellar Hotel, Pirates, and the new Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Limp Brewery Haunted House, Terror Vision 3D, and Darkness Haunted Houses. Photos and video are allowed. It's limited to the first 350 tickets. I think it's kind of pricey. I forgot how much. Oh, wait, does it say? $125 to do that thing. So there's a lot of... Wait, what are we talking about? Little construction tour. Oh, hoping Outlaw is going to be open for opening day if we all go, but I doubt it. Yeah, like I said, there's going to be a lot of cool things. Yeah, it's the opening weekend for St. Louis. So I don't know if I can get there. You know what I'm saying? To St. Louis, so I don't know. There's a city museum party. I mean, these are all like daily events and stuff like that. There's all kinds of... There's a Christmas... Because they have a Christmas show, the haunt show, and the escape room show all in one place. So you can see all the crazy... The Vampire Circus. How much are the tickets for that? $40. Well, $50 and $60 if you buy them on site. There's a performance from 7:30 to 8:15, intermission from 8:15 to 8:30, and the performance continues from 8:30 to 9:15. It's awesome. It really is a great show. If you haven't seen the Vampire Circus, you should. There's this other thing, Blue Moon Rising, a werewolf ball. I don't know what the hell that is. That's cheap. It's $35 on site, a $30 pre-show. When is this? What day is this on? Is this the Friday or something? Oh, Saturday night. It's a werewolf themed ball, I guess, which is kind of cool. And as we get closer, we'll be going over more of it. So if there's, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna be like a kid in a candy store because it's like the first time of me going there, like it was IAPA, and I didn't know which way to turn or which way to look. But if you go on their website, you can see all the exhibitors that are there. You can't click them, but it tells you the booth number. I mean, you can like select and copy, you know, and then paste it and look it up. All the I mean, Dippin' Dots is there. Maybe Dippin' Dots will tell us some secrets about some rides. You know, they always say the Dippin' Dots guys has all the info. Dippin' Dots guy will have everything you need to know. I think the longest haunted house would be Fairtown. I think. I know Factory of Terror, depending upon how you're going through and all that. I know Factory of Terror in Worcester's like a 25-minute experience. Fairtown probably has the longest at 45 minutes, an hour long. I know it's longer than the Haunted Graveyard. I know the Haunted Graveyard's 45 minutes. And I know Fairtown is definitely the biggest. So, I don't know. SeaWorld at San Antonio non-member is kind of expensive. $69.50 for non-ACE members for SeaWorld. But it's worth it, I think, at ERT, breakfast and dinner, and a behind-the-scenes tour. Most of the coasters are on ERT, and I think it's worth it. And the funny thing is, about all the haunted houses up our way, I will say each haunted house gives you a different experience. A lot of haunted houses, not all of them, but a lot of them rip off each other. I've noticed they do that. You know, I'm starting to, and I know, like, when I've talked to Joe and everybody at Factory of Terror, there's a lot of things that they would love to do, but the owner doesn't allow them to do. There's certain themes they're not allowed to touch. You know, there's a lot of themes they're not allowed to touch. They're not allowed to touch actors. There's things they're not allowed to do. You know, they're not allowed to touch people. And I'm definitely using this Transworld experience so that I can get info, talk to companies, get ideas of, you know, what it's going to take for me to open a haunted house. I want to build one. Well, not just myself, but Jessica, Danielle, and Jimmy, and all that. So first I got to get, before I can really like kind of go through everything, and I know I keep sounding like a broken record, I got to get, I know to me this sounds so shitty. I got to get through my grandfather to die first. Like, he's going to hospice today, tomorrow, I don't know. Then once we deal with that, because I don't want to start like doing things. I hate starting a project and getting in the middle of it. Something happens and then you got to stop and then you forget where you left off. So a lot of things are put on hold for right now because I really want to dig through all the exhibitor lists of this, and I don't want to half-ass it. Like, I want to sit down, you know, at this desk for a couple of hours and are you talking to me, Cody, about snow? Because we're only supposed to get like 2 inches of ice and then like a tenth of an inch of ice or something. It's supposed to start at like 1 a.m. We ain't getting none for, we've been lucky this year with snow. So I'm okay with that. That I don't have to deal with all that snow. So forget the snow. You guys up even further north, Dakota, you up in New York, you guys can keep that crap. You can keep it. I'm telling you, Jason in Paradise, if you come up north, I will hook you up. I will take you to the hot spots. I will take you to go see Twitch. I will take you to Fairtown. I will take you to all kinds of places. You know what I'm saying? I will take you to the good places. Anybody from anywhere that's around there wants to hang out with me and go to a haunt, you let me know when you're coming around, and I will let, you know, I mean, I don't want to take 50 of you with me at one time. We got to kind of spread the wealth around. You don't want to do these haunts in big groups. It sucks. Smaller the group, the better. But anybody that wants to come with me, you know, I could take 1 or 2 of you with me every time I go through a place. You know what I mean? So, you know, and we go through. And we just go. Just, you know, especially if we're filming, we don't want a huge group. Number one. Yeah, I'll take you to the candy shop. I'll take off my shirt and show you what I got. A lot of fat. That's what I got. But no, if we're like filming, we don't want to be a big group because then it sucks. That's why I like the Fairtown movie, the first one, because we had 14 people going that time, and they split us up good, as you could tell. This one we went in with 9, which was way better. I felt it was a better experience. The smaller the group, the better. Honestly. You know, there were so many times this time me and Jessica were off on our own, just like doing our thing. And then we'd bump into Jeremy and bump into my dad. And then we'd bump into everybody else that was there. You know what I mean? We just got thrown all around. When you go to a haunted house, that's what you don't want a big group. Big group ruins it. You need to be able to have the haunt that can split you up. When you're doing something like an extreme fairs like that, you need to be able to get split up good. Hey, Joe, are you guys getting any of the stuff from West Warwick? Or they all stole it and went to Fall River? Because one of the guys from Fall River messaged the video that I made on Hauntapalooza about it closing and them saying they're making Fall River bigger. I didn't know if you guys were getting any of the props or anything. I hope you guys get something. I do. Hey, what's up, Theme Park, New England? What's going on? So, thanks. I wanted to wear my little black Santa hat. Ooh, as I hit myself in the face with the ball. The only question is if St. Patty's is on a Friday or a Saturday, should it be a week before or after? What are you talking about? Like the holiday or spring break or what? I don't know exactly what you're talking about. All right, let me get through these last 2 quick things I knew. Six Flags Magic Mountain, there's a site survey work going on over by the Tidal Wave water ride and the former site of the Green Lantern. And a rumor's going around that they might be getting a Max Super Splash or the new one with the loop. That could be that. And then for all you Walt Disney World fans, such as myself, if you do not have a season pass, there's a price increase coming like it does every year in a couple weeks, maybe in a week or so. There's also going to be changes to their Fast Pass system. The rumor going around that due to complaints, because people, even years after a new attraction is open, they still can't obtain a Fast Pass, that they're probably going to change that to like a Fast Pass Max system like they do in Disneyland. Or they could also be moving to a system that is like what they did with Galaxy's Edge with the boarding group. They might move to that. So we're going to find out, but I think they might also go to a paid system. You know, you still get your free crappy Fast Passes, but if you want to have a better chance, whatever, I think you should do like Disneyland. And I'm okay with that. You can't book a Flash Pass till you get there. Period. Doesn't matter if you paid for it, you didn't pay for it. It should be, you get in the park, you can book it. Not, I can, 30 days, 90 days, 60 days, whatever it is, I can go and I can book ahead my Fast Pass selections. While that's nice and convenient, but sometimes I do it when I think about it and I get screwed and I get crappy times or I can't get something. Then I gotta wait in a crap-tastic line. And it sucks. I don't want to wait in a line. Cool. Yeah, Joe, if you watch the behind the scenes that we released for West Warwick after they closed, they got a lot of nice, cool stuff. Hopefully somebody got that record player. Because they told me that when the Haunt's on, and I heard the music, they play that, it works. It played during, and if you refurbish that thing's worth a boatload of cash. Like, you have no idea how, that thing's worth some buku bucks. Like, thousands of dollars. That record player itself is worth. Like, it's cool. Yeah, when we were in there, they were playing. It might even be in the video. Yeah, they're going to be, when Tron opens Guardians of the Galaxy, they're going to have to use I wouldn't be surprised if they have to do that with Ratatouille. Ratatouille is going to be a very popular ride when they go. when that thing opens. Because the video I've seen for it, the version that's in Paris, it looks like it's a fun ride. I mean, it's not Rise of the Resistance or Tron or Guardians of the Galaxy level, but it's a popular ride. Oh, that's cool that you could do that if you're staying at Disneyland. Because, like, the funny thing is when we go on the honeymoon, we're staying at the Universal Cabana Bay thing that looks Volcano Bay. No, I'm still editing the new Fairtown movie. I'll be honest, with all the crazy stuff going on, I haven't really, like, sat down and, like, I have the quick edit. Like, it's missing a lot of, like, it's a legit straight from beginning to end, but it's missing a lot of footage. Like, it's missing other camera footage that was going on at that same time, because especially that scene that was when we were doing the porno casting in the 18 plus room, that was really a Stop and Shop commercial that we played on the show. They what do you call it? There's other people that were there. Yeah, I mean, Ratatouille is just going to be a copy and paste. But I think going forward, and the same thing with Tron, I'm hoping that Tron is the last copy and paste kind of thing. Like, they'll get away with Tron and Ratatouille because most people don't know about Parrot. You know what I mean? Not ever going there. But the copy and paste thing needs to end. It needs to end even with Six Flags and Cedar Fair. And anybody else is doing copy and paste to save a buck. What Disney showed with Rise of the Resistance, there should be no longer anything less than that when you're building a ride. You know what I'm saying? You're building a dock ride, whatever it is, you're building this attraction. It should be not anything less than Rise of the Resistance, only just themed to that thing. That's why I think Guardians of the Galaxy, with that coaster and what they're doing, is probably going to be, like, pretty good. Maybe not Rise of the Resistance good. It could be, I don't know. But going forward, any new attractions, like, I think Mickey and Minnie's Railway, whatever the hell it is going to be good. But they need to be on next level. There is no more excuses why they can't be on the next level. Those that have watched and trust me, I know people don't want to be spoiled and they want to be, ooh, I got spoiled watching Rise of the Resistance. Dude, I watched Rise of the Resistance POVs. You can't make you cannot make anything unless you are in the park. You can't do it. So I think going for, like, when you go, I mean, unless you don't want to know the story, whatever. All right, cool. But if you think, like, watching it's gonna ruin your experience and not be as, like, nostalgic, awesome, whatever, because it's a Star Wars and you see all this stuff. ROTR has a clone. What is that? Rise of the... Oh. Wait, Rise of the Resistance has a clone? Who? Well, yeah, it's in Disneyland and Disney World. They got clones. You know what I'm saying? But Rise of the Resistance, like, when I watched every POV, every inside and out detail about Rise of the Resistance. But I went there and I experienced it, and it was a total different feeling than watching it on my computer or my phone. Like, it was that crazy. It was that much better. Like, you were in the shit. It was like being in a war, and you were in the middle of it. You were in the middle of it. Things are going all crazy. Like, you got to be there. You got to ride it. It's okay to watch it, and do it. But let me tell you, I watched the hell out of it. I did the hell out of it. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoyed it, and then... So it is what it is. So I think Disney needs to... and I get it too. It's a lot of money to build, research, development, build these new big attractions. But if you want to be on top of your game and you want to beat out Universal, because that's the only competition they got, every attraction should be on the caliber of Rise of the Resistance. Period. I know roller coasters are a little bit different, but for the rides, they need to be on par with Rise of the Resistance going forward. I'll let Tron and Guardians of the Galaxy and Ratatouille get a pass. Anything after that does not get a pass, because these things were already in development being done. They probably didn't know how Rise of the Resistance was going to go over with the people. Rise of the Resistance is the best attraction out there, hands down. I don't care what anybody says. I know I love Star Wars. I don't like Harry Potter, and I like the castle ride, and I like the roller coaster. But Rise of the Resistance is still a better attraction than those. I will take that to the bank. And you know me, I don't hype up nothing. I don't hype anybody up. I don't try to tell you what is the Bible. So, Rise of the Resistance, best attraction. You know what I'm saying? I think Rise of the Resistance is the best attraction in that kind of environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you have these crazy dock rides like that, Rise of the Resistance takes the cake. There is nothing better at this minute. Now, I'm sure Universal can come through with an attraction to do just as good as Rise. It's possible. They get the money to burn to do that. And I'm sure we'll find out with Super Nintendo World and How to Train Your Dragon, and I'm sure the Universal Monsters is going to be awesome. But we don't know until it's open. You know what I'm saying? So just keep all that in mind. Keep all that in mind when you're looking at attractions. But now, I mean, I get it. You're not going to make every attraction crazy like that. You're going to probably tame some down for the kids. Like the little kids. So you might end up with like another Dumbo type ride. Hopefully not, They already have, like in Magic Kingdom, they have Dumbo and they got the magic carpets. They got two of the same kind of ride, just a different theme. Well, really, Magic Kingdom has 3 of the same ride, actually. Because you got the in Magic Kingdom, we call them Rono Jets, the spaceships on top of Magic Kingdom. You put the level like Dumbo and you go up and down. They got the spaceship, they got Dumbo, and they got Aladdin. They got 3 of the same ride. Just a different thing. Yeah. Astro Orbiter, that, yeah. 3 of the same ride system like that. I'm sure there's a lot of the same ride system throughout Disney. Just themed differently, but you get what I'm going with. Different theme, different whatever. All right. So now it has come to the time for me to prick myself, which should be fun for you guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this box. I don't know if you can see it. All right. I'm going to move it so I can see the... Let me get rid of that. All right. So I want to be able to see what I'm showing you so you can see. Full Throttle, for those that don't know, is at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Even has some stats on the back. Real ride facts. The real ride... It is 160 feet tall, 70 miles an hour. The track length is 2,200 feet. Not a very big... Oh, yeah, dueling Dumbos. So when you open... I'm going to take everything out, and then I'll show you what you get inside the box. You probably should wear, like, steel gloves or something, because you're going to get pricked. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to break it down for you. Do I get all the papers? Okay. So, you see this? Now you got that. You don't need it anymore. Get rid of it. Let's move the camera down a little bit so you can see. I've never been to Darien Lake. I need to change that. So, all right. So, you got this. Right? These are stickers on it. You got this. You got that. You can see my Adidas shirt. So, what you want to do is you want to take the plastic off. I always start with this. I don't know why. It might take me a minute or two to get this stupid plastic off. This little paper. But this is the base. You're gonna put everything... Well, not on this side. This is the side where all the tabs go. All right. I know, I'm a pig. I'm just... You didn't see that. I'm throwing it. See this side? This is the side that you want. See how there's little squiggle lines? That's where your track pieces are going. So, I haven't gotten pricked yet because I haven't played with the metal. But I'm going to show you guys how tedious and what a pain. See, I picked this one to build online because it looked like it had the least amount of pieces to build. And I didn't want to be here for 45 minutes yelling, screaming, and swearing and bleeding. Oh, yeah. I know. So, let's go do this. Alright, so now, this is what it looks like before. I know it's tough to see, but you can see the squiggle lines. That's your base. That's your thing. You get rid of your paper. You can pick it up later. Alright, so you get... It says, read before starting. Metal pieces have sharp edges. You need a nail clipper. I got my nail clipper. No, I'm not going to do manicures online. So, this is what it looks like before it comes apart. Okay, that's your track pieces. And it also is going to have right here is your station. And you can't, let me put it this way, and it says full throttle. I know the camera sucks with the glare, but you see full throttle. That's your station. These are the track pieces. And let me see if you can see. This camera sucks. I got to replace this. But if you look, right where my finger is, and when I move my finger, the little tiny pieces you got to clip off. Now, I was telling everybody that I was complaining about instructions. So you got to play, let's figure it out. There's nothing that says piece 1, piece 2, piece 3. These are your instructions. So most of us are like half mentally retarded, and you know, you're trying to figure this out. All the pieces are straight, right? The pieces are straight. They're not all bent like that. So you're trying to figure it out. If you've never done it, and a lot of people haven't, you freak out. Especially when I built Superman first, I think. People will freak out. So let's open this up. Let's clip it out. And then I'll show you what you're supposed to do. And then you'll just see me, and hopefully I don't bleed out or whatever. I'm hoping I do this one without getting pricked. It would be very disappointing to you. But it's, you know, thin sheet metal. It's not... yeah. All right. So the first piece I need is... All right. So the first piece I need is this one that I'm touching, that I'm banging on. I need that piece first. So, what you got to do is you see where the nail clipper is. You gotta get in there. Come on, you little fool. Is it open? I don't know. Let's try this one. Okay, I think I got it. Yep, okay. Get it? Come on. I've already been... Ah, you bastard. I don't know if I did it with the nail clipper or the little metal piece stabbed me. Okay. So, I got the piece out. Now, if you look... Alright, if you look... Alright, you see in the bottom there, the little stab was like a little penis hanging out? That's going to go in the bottom of it. Alright, where's this? So I got to look at... I think it goes... So I'm going to take it. I'm going to stick it in there. Well, I will say X2 was pretty damn easy. Am I in the wrong hole? Probably, that's what she said. Oh, no, I'm in the right. Alright, so now you see that you got a little tab hanging out. And you just bend it over. Pretend it's a girl or a guy. Whatever your preference is. Just pretend. Alright, so there's this piece 1. That's the first piece. I was hoping I did it right. Okay. Is this the station, maybe? No. Oh, that's the fake tunnel. Fake tunnel that you go backwards in. I didn't know that the ride went backwards. All right, so the next piece that I need is the one with the loop. So I get the loop. I got to do the same thing. Look, at first they're very intimidating. I'll be the first to admit that when I built these things, very intimidating. Very intimidating. Trust me, ask everybody, you saw the videos. I'm just like, this is bullshit. This thing sucks. I still don't think that they're worth $35 a piece. With a discount, they're worth it. Or $34.99 or whatever the hell they are. Oh, this one's got a lot of little zippity doodahs here to prick. I got all little metal pieces stuck in my finger. So, I mean, it's tedious. Actually, doing it like this actually makes it more fun. I mean, doing by yourself, trying to make a video when nobody's really watching while you're making it, it sucks. So as long as we keep talking and keep my mind on doing this, we'll be good. I'll probably get some little prickies in me. Come on, you little bastard. And don't even bother trying to use this. I tried using this. And you'll be there for an hour trying to get the... All right, we got the piece. We got it. So this is what it looks like. Oh, you can't see it. I got the camera in the wrong spot. So here's this piece. So I just got to figure out where the hell... I think it goes... Is it this one? Yeah, okay. I'm going to flip that in the back. We're going to flip this. Yeah, you can't see what I'm doing because I'm not doing it like that. Okay. All right. We got to stick it in its hole. And it's hidey hole. Okay. This is becoming easier than the last ones. I guess I'm just getting good at them because I've already made 3. This is the 4th. Look at that. I've only been pricked once. So not bad. Ow. Don't play with the edges. Don't do what I did. Not good. Okay. So now I need the little... Which piece do I need now? Oh, I need this with the little elephant nose. I need the elephant nose piece there near my finger. Right? Oh, yeah, because that connects to the tunnel. Okay. Come on, you little Fruit Loop. We're just gonna... Yeah, I know. I'm over here doing it. I'm not looking. Ah, that went right into my fingernail. Ah, that hurt, you little bastard. You ever get something stuck under your fingernail, like sharp? That's just what I just did. It sucks. Oh, yeah, I couldn't build a full... well, I shouldn't say I could never, because I used to when I was a kid. I used to love the car models. I remember back in late... Yeah, it was the late 80s, early 90s. I graduated from the plastic car models to the metal ones when you had to paint them. And they were metal pieces, some plastic, like the interior was plastic. I remember doing it. I built the Lamborghini once. It was awesome. I was a kid. Ow, you son of a bitch! Come on, you shithead. Come on, get in there. Now, I know I'm going to... I know this is dangerous. Kids, do not try this at home. Well, maybe you should. I don't know. So which one's still connected? What's connected? Oh, come on, you fool. Ow! I keep stabbing myself, and it's not fun. Hey, I never said I was a salesman. I'm just showing you. Oh, come on, you fool. All right. We got the piece out. No, you know who's not being a good salesman? Nano Coaster is not a good salesman. They're bad boys and girls over there. And they need to be spanked. Come on. Get in there. Get in the hole. Okay, that's why. Come on. Get in the hole. There we go. Get in the hole. Get in the next hole. Hey. Hey. Come on, you fool. Come on, get in the hole. Get in your hole! You know why? They know that us coaster enthusiasts are stupid. Right? They know that we're stupid and willing to spend money on crazy crap. And they're like, it's okay if you cut yourself. You'll be back for the next one at the next park, you fools. Okay. Oh, I got it in its little hole. All right, so this is the progress we've made so far. This is our little full throttle so far. Oh, I think we got one more track piece. Then it's one more track piece. We should have had like a countdown of how many times I pricked myself. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it! Come on. I'll go back to that one later. I'm not going to fight him. Sometimes you just go back to that one after. Then you forget about it, and then you try ripping it up. Why ain't it coming out? So, for those that have not ridden Full Throttle is a fun little ride. I thought it was longer than it was. It's really not that long of a coaster, but it's fun as hell. Now, if they cloned that and brought that to New England, I wouldn't mind that at all. I thought it was a fun little coaster. Plus, if you didn't notice, that when you get launched, you go in the loop. When you come back, you're going on top of the loop. Yeah, they're not big. My brother said the same thing today when he was here. He goes, "That's it." He goes, "I thought they were bigger." I'm like, no. That's part of why I don't feel that it's worth the full price. If you get it at a discount, very worth it. For $15 or whatever, 16, $17, okay. That's worth it. So let's see. What else? Oh, okay. Almost done here. Almost got it. Ow, you bitch. Okay. We got it. Oh, wait. Okay, so now there's that piece. So now I got to figure out where this goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, I put it on wrong. I got to take this one out. I'm a doofus. I'm like, why isn't it lining up? I just gotta... Come on, get in there, fool. Alright, now, okay, now it fits. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, so it's gotta... I don't know which one's which. So I wonder if I go... Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, see, you got to figure it out. Yeah, the hang time in that loop is crazy. I agree. Totally. It's a fun ride. I know a lot of people are like, it's short and it sucks. They're like, oh, it's a piece of crap. And I'm like, dude, after, everybody knows me. I'm not one to really truly judge something until I've ridden it. Because it's not fair to anybody involved. It's not fair to the manufacturer, the park, anybody. Until you've truly given it a spin. That's my belief. That's like all these stupid enthusiasts that think like they're king, you know what? And they haven't even ridden it, and they're like, oh, the ride sucks even though it's not open. But we're just going to tell you that the ride is going to be crap because they're just biased for their hometown heroes. It's okay to stick up. It's kind of like, for me, like, people just call me biased for, like, Superman and Wicked Cyclone because it's my home park. They were awesome roller coasters. It doesn't matter where it's from. If those rides were at another park, it'd still be my number ones or whatever. Or twos or whatever. 3s, 75s. Okay. Stick you in there. Wow, this might have been even easy. Maybe I'm just... Ow! Fuck! Ow! Am I bleeding? No blood. Didn't draw any blood. Doesn't count. That really stabbed me. That really did. That one was bad. Watch out, people. We're getting violent in here. The little strippy places, little parts you clip off. You got to make sure you clip them things off. I just had to watch, make sure I didn't stab myself again. No. Wow. I stabbed myself good and there was no blood. Maybe I'm just dead. All right. So, but without anything else, this is the ride all built. You can see the loop. Ooh. And then you can ride on the top of it coming back into the station. Now all I got to do is make the station and hopefully not bleed out or something. The station is weird. You got to fold it up and make it look kind of like a building. All right, so this is your station. So you got to bend it, and then you have a little station. Yeah, this camera sucks. Not like it's bad. I got another good camera. I just got to hook it up and not be lazy. But I'm thinking about upgrading this computer to a really good one, but I don't know much about building computers. So if anybody does, please shoot me a message. I really want a faster computer that can really, like, I don't want any lag, anything. Everything just works. You stop stabbing me, Full Throttle. You motherfucker. Ow. Nano Coaster people, you need to do something about your metal. Okay. Now where's the sign go? Oh, okay. Bend it like Beckham. Here we go. Look at that. Full Throttle. That's how long it took me to build this, however long it took. There's your Full Throttle model. It's cool. And now I'm just going to go over here behind me on the shelf with the other ones. Starting a collection. So I have Full Throttle here. I got X2. Here's X2. Here's your X2. Oh, Back it up a little bit. X2 is bigger, obviously. That's X2. Out at Magic Mountain. And then we have Wicked Cyclone. I mean, they're all different sizes, yes. But Wicked Cyclone, I mean, if I'm going like this, you can see, they're not huge by any means, but it depends on the coaster. And then this is Superman at New England. This is the first one I did. And you can tell I messed it up, especially in this area. Look at that. It's just a mess. I mean, it's squiggly like that. I just didn't do it right. And, you know, I get better at them as I go. So now I'm going to have all these stupid Nano Coasters everywhere, which is going to be fine. It's good for content to build them. They're cool little models, I will say that, but they're very dangerous. They're very dangerous. Oh, and then I got my friend over here that just sits in this chair. Ready to see my friend, everybody? Here's my friend. Here's my friend. Here's my friend. He sits in here with me all the time. It's my posable dummy. But he's just chilling. He's like, hey guys, what's going on? I'm gonna eat you. I belong in a cannibal movie. I've killed you. I'm coming to get you. Hey guys. Nice to see you. How are you? Hi. Yeah, hi guys. Hi. Let's see what this guy does. And then he's got his other arm over here. I think he's had too much to drink. He's on a roller coaster. He's like, woo! Oh. He died. He's gone. He's on the floor. It's kind of funny. All right. We can get rid of the dummy. Dummy. Oh, we don't want your face. It's got a big ball sack. All right, you sit there. But yeah, that's... So that... Oh yeah, and then when you're done, you just take all your instructions, your death metal, and all your trash. Josh.exe has stopped working. Yeah, probably. Hey, you know what? If that's what you're into and you're down with the rodeo, man, ain't no knocking. You just rock it, man. Make sure that you take a picture of you in your cowboy getup so I can see. I'm not a cowboy guy, but I'd probably be down to watch a rodeo at some point in my life and just watch people go crazy. All right, so the tentative plan is sometime tomorrow. I'm trying to shoot for about 8 o'clock to go live on Planet Coaster. I'm shooting for it. I can't promise it, depending upon what's going on. I can't promise anything. But if you see me pop up, by all means, join in. I will be back next Wednesday, because Tuesday is my birthday. I will turn a young and glorious 42 on Tuesday. So, yeah. So Wednesday, we'll be back rocking, hopefully. So everything is going to be really day to day, you know, with the whole grandfather thing. So I know you guys understand. I'm sure other people are like, hey, where's the content? Where's this, that, da, 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 da. Just saying, I'm not promising when I'm going live with Planet Coaster. I'm just saying, if you see it pop up, okay, things are cool. I'm doing my thing. But tentatively tomorrow, I will do that. If I don't do it tomorrow, it might not necessarily mean because of my grandfather, but it may be just because I got caught up, and I probably do it Friday. Probably more than likely happen Friday. Maybe it happens tomorrow and Friday. I don't know. And then we'll just keep playing along with that, and we're just going to keep building this big park. So as we're building the big park, by all means, make sure that you, what do you call it? You hop on and say, hey, you need to build this. Somebody, and it might have been Cody that said it last night, was to build a suspended coaster. So that's going to be the next one that I build. And we'll do that, and we'll just keep adding flats. and we'll keep doing things, and then we'll see. Like when the rides keep breaking down, you know, as it gets in the years of the game, replacing the coat, like rip out the coaster, put in a new one. You know, we'll just keep working on this. Make it big, full, replace, add, whatever. You know, like a real theme park. Like add it, do it, and just transform it and make it crazy. I don't know. But anyways, I am going to get out of here. I will see you guys either tomorrow, Friday, next week, whatever. And I will see you then. Until next time, everybody, thank you again for watching. I truly appreciate it. Keep on coasting, y'all. Peace.